friend, I have found the one, the body cam video that finally explains to me why police officers sometimes have to assert dominance and control when dealing with non-sober individuals. What's with me? Okay, so as you can see, there's a lady over outside. The police are here to ask her some questions.
Will you just see if anybody got physically? Hi. You're Jenny?
Yes.
Okay. What's going on today?
Nothing. I was telling my supervisor nothing's going on, and she told me that I seemed out of it.
Okay.
And I was like, I'm tired. I work 2 jobs.
Okay.
Like, it's Friday. Like, I have to go to my other job, my yoga studio.
Okay, all looks innocent, all looks sweet, and like it's okay. And it was when I stopped this particular moment that I realized her eyes are slightly red. Now, it could be from the lighting, it could be from working the whole day, because as we soon find out, she started working at 8 a.m., and if we look at the time here, it's almost 6 p.m., so that's a long day of 10 hours of work, so could just be her eyes that are tired. But something feels off. These cops didn't come for nothing, so they already know what happened when they're asking her these questions, and that just adds a little bit of, what the heck is going on here?
And clean up and go to work.
Sure.
That's it.
That's understandable. Okay.
And
Her
that was
eyes are
it.
slightly red
Okay.
too, and I only
That was
noticed it
Did
when
you
I saw this on the
physically go
bigger
after
screen.
anybody? Did anybody physically go after you?
But it
They
could just be the light.
I just kept asking them, like, what's wrong? Like, I didn't do.
The officer just asked her, did you physically go after somebody? And her face changed, like, no, really, no.
Anything, like, what's wrong with it? And I just kept pleading to them. I was like, I didn't do anything.
The words she's saying in the story she's telling
and that
and
was
her
it.
face don't match.
But it wasn't anything like me being aggressive to them, or at least I didn't think it was being aggressive.
Did anybody put?
Hold on. So it wasn't me being aggressive towards them. Well, I don't think I was aggressive, but maybe I was. I don't know. Maybe they thought that. The cops wouldn't be here for no reason. So maybe you were. Maybe you're just not being honest. And you'll see why I'm saying that, because I wanted to give her so much grace, but there's a very particular moment when things change. But for now, let's focus on how she's like sweetly talking to the officer, almost too aware of what her face is doing, but almost not aware at all, because they call it Duper's Delight, but I'm not so into the micro expressions, but also I've seen Duper's Delight happen. So I'm wondering, is this that we just saw Duper's Delight, or is she just not in touch with what her face is doing?
Put their hands on you?
No.
Okay, and you didn't put your hands on anybody else?
No.
Okay. How much sleep did you get last night?
I got 8 hours.
You got 8 hours? What time did you start this job today?
It would have been at 7.
So 7 in the morning.
So when I woke up, would have been 7. By the time I got here, it would.
So there is something that is kind of off about the way she speaks. But again, we don't know her enough to know what that is. And something to note, I'm going to say this now because if it wasn't for a specific point in the video where things change, I would not have thought this. She was not charged with intoxication, right? She was charged with a few other things, but she's not charged with intoxication, but something is off. Maybe we find out, but I don't know. With the way she's kind of, her words are distant from what she's saying or from her body. There's a disconnect. And then there is also this almost slow, melancholy way of talking, but then I sometimes talk either too fast or too slow. So I'm trying to relate, like, what innocent reasons could there be for her behavior? And I've watched this video. This is the fourth time I'm watching it. So many times up to here, and I'm like, what is it?
Would have been 8.
Okay. So, and then you work what, 8 to
8 to now.
8 to
Slow
now? Okay. All right.
movement of
Has
her
this ever
eyes.
happened before? Had they've never approached you?
She does have such
Okay.
beautiful hair.
No.
Okay. Have you had anything to drink?
No.
Okay. Are you somebody that does drink alcohol?
Occasionally, but not today.
Not today. Okay.
No. Especially not
somehow
because I'm
believe.
working.
Okay, so that's never something like you would
No.
go on your lunch break and maybe have a drink or anything like
no.
that. Okay.
No.
I somehow
What
believe
about,
that,
any
but
type of,
something,
like,
I don't
medicine
know.
you're on or anything like that?
Nothing.
Nothing? Okay.
Nothing.
So you just feel tired?
Could be, but this is every Friday. Like,
It's every day, bro.
like this is something.
Do you have days off? What are your days off?
No.
You
I
don't
mean,
get-
I'm Monday through Friday, and then so when I go and clean at the yoga studio, it's Monday, Thursday, or Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So it's not like it's just today.
Okay, so you just feel
Wait a minute.
overtired.
I mean, I feel
Okay.
normal.
Okay.
Questions
This
of
is-
the
this is your
there's like
normal?
a
Yeah,
disconnect
Okay, you don't
between
know
what
why
the
they think-
police
did they
officer is
say anything
asking
as to
to.
why they thought you-
Like
No.
I don't understand. I think the police officer is just trying to attain, like, is she okay? What is going on here? What is happening? Because at first observation, there's nothing really that can be pointed to. I have, like I said, I've scrutinized this video to watch it with y'all, and I found the particular point. So this continues on for a bit, and the police officer tells her to call an Uber.
I'm just
Well,
telling
hang on.
you,
Here, I'm
like,
gonna be
if
honest
you
with
need.
You're not going to try. I'm talking to you. Okay?
No, I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm fine.
You're not fine to drive.
I'm
So
gonna
I-
tell you right now,
okay.
I'm fine.
I know that's what you're telling me, but I can tell by just the communication I've had with you, you're not okay to drive. Okay? So, like, the best plan is for you to get an Uber. Where's your
See, the
phone?
thing for me also is the way she walks is fine. And there is a disconnect from her realizing how serious the situation is. She keeps telling them they're fine. Rather, just do what the officer says, keep quiet, sit at the desk like the officer told you, and it won't get worse. But it wouldn't say moments before she catches a felony and gets fired if something didn't happen.
Do you want to
Okay.
grab? Why don't you grab your stuff and call yourself an Uber? Okay.
That defiant look of, I'm fine, I'm fine.
Yeah,
That's pretty good.
Oh, good job.
Hey,
There we go. This is where we start realizing something is wrong. Something happened. Something's up. What the heck is up? Because one moment she's just like calling for an Uber supposedly, and then this person walks past, and then bam. She starts a conflict with the cops there, so she does not really have control over her actions. What is wrong? We never really find out, but this is the beginning of where things go a little bit.
Holy shit.
Let's walk out.
Yeah.
We're gonna walk out.
Good job.
Favorite stuff.
Keep walking.
Good job.
Keep walking.
Hey,
Keep walking.
There we go.
That's it.
I'm going to play that again. Okay. It took me a couple of tries. I couldn't understand for the longest time, why are these cops, why did they grab her? Why did they suddenly arrest her? Why? And this is the answer as to why cops have to be mindful, why they have to be assertive, dominant, and sometimes use force with people who are not sober. Because these people are unpredictable. They cannot control what they're doing. Does not matter what substance made her, whether it be a drink or something else. she does not have control over her actions. And that's why we see that disconnect of that. She thinks she's in control, but she really isn't. I'm fine. I'm fine. If you were fine, you would have left that person alone, and this would not have happened. Let's look at it again.
Let's walk out.
Yeah.
We're gonna walk out.
Good job,
Perfect stuff.
baby.
Okay, look at this. Look at this.
Good job.
Keep walking.
Hey,
Keep walking.
And she shoves the police officer. That was the moment she knew she messed up. Okay, I don't like that they have to grab the phone from her, but okay, she should have just put it down. She is making her own life hard. And for once, I don't feel sorry for her. At first, the first couple of times I watched this, I was like, did they really have to? Did they really, really have to push her into the ground? Yes, because she is unpredictable. She might hurt herself or others. She could hurt the cops. She just shoved a police officer. So this is warranted. You do not shove police officers there. If for no other reason than self-preservation, they are stronger than you. They can do this. They've trained really hard to do this. So yeah. Okay, so let's watch as they now take her out. And you'll see why I lost my empathy cap the last time I watched this video to this point. When I realized this is what she did, and then seeing how the rest of this video finishes out, I have no empathy. I don't even have sympathy for this.
Don't move. I'm gonna make this so they don't tighten up on you, okay?
Don't move. Is there an exit that way or no?
Jenny, we're gonna get you up, okay?
Yeah, I know.
We're not looking to fight with you, okay?
Oh, I know.
All right, I'm gonna help you up. Ready? One, just
No,
come
can
this
you help
way.
me? Can you help me?
Sure, that's fine.
Not you.
That's fine.
Okay, so you shoved her. You were horrible to her. Now you're laughing. Like, I would.
You just open up.
You wanna go this way?
She's talking to her own manager like that.
I'll grab your stuff.
No.
I'll grab your stuff.
Officer, please.
I'll grab your stuff.
Oh, now when the officer is looking at her, she can make her poor little cry face. After she... Oh, this makes me mad. Oh my gosh. I have not noticed that part before. This is the first part where she tries to kick at her manager. There is another part where she tries, and that's the part that I saw. I've never noticed this part. I've listened to this part. I never saw this. She actually tries and kicks her manager. That is such... Oh.
Oh, brother.
Who kicks somebody that's your boss? Who kicks at another person? Who does that? Why? There's no reason for her to do that other than petty anger from not being sober.
Oh, you ugly.
Let's go.
You ugly.
Stop it. Get some help.
You are disgusting. You are the most terrible manager ever. You never gave me teeth.
Oh, really? Really?
Terrible.
Really? But that makes it okay for you.
I will.
And that.
I will. You up.
There she's threatening her. Because I've seen this part, right? Where she kicked at her here. And it did not resonate with me before how high she kicks. That could have been very painful. And also, that is not okay. And this is why she should have been handled with a lot less grace from the beginning, arrested and put in the car from the start. This is why. Because she's not only a danger to other people, but she's a danger to herself. Because in kicking up that high, she could fall, she could slip, she could break her back, she could get hurt in other ways too. But most of all, she hurt someone else almost pretty badly. And this is why. This is the exact reason why reasonable force is important. I don't always like force. I don't like showing when people get arrested. But this is why we need to see it, and this is why it needs to happen. And when I saw this in the video, it just snapped into my brain. Do I like it? No. But do I like the way she's acting, and is it warranted? No. Not at all. Did the manager deserve that? No. I want y'all to hear how she then talks to the cop when she's in the car, the lady cop. Now, we have a lot of respect for this officer. She is staying calm, she's staying collected, and that deserves respect. How this lady is treating her, not okay.
What the f am I gonna do?
Yep.
Shut up, dude. Just leave me alone.
Put the seatbelt on you, okay?
You gotta put your
Okay,
seatbelt
leave
on.
me.
So
Okay,
she's gonna pass this
why
out
does
to me.
she?
Oh, here we go.
She's gonna pass this
She's a
out.
f***ing idiot.
Okay.
She doesn't
Oh,
know what the
really?
f she's doing. She's
Oh,
a
really?
idiot.
She doesn't.
Look at her.
Just sit back for me so we can get this around.
Barely. Look at this idiot.
You got it?
Oh,
So that's how you're gonna talk to a
good for
police
you,
officer.
ma'am.